Hi, my name is Mona, and I'm the CEO and one of the principal founders of Kierin NYC. We're a New York-centric brand that's bold and individualistic. We believe in inspiring people, not defining or confining them with our gender-all inclusive fragrances. We've definitely created a very unique scent collection here with 4 individual fragrance stories. All of them very expressive of the New York City life as I've known it and experienced it, and I hope that it will transport you to those moments as well. New York is a really inspirational place, full of exciting and interesting people, great stories to tell. It's a great lifestyle. So definitely, a great source of inspiration is my love of New York and expressing a modern interpretation of New York City life, but really kind of a bold unisex 2.0, gender-all way of combining notes and creating new unisex olfactive profiles. And still being clean and conscious and sustainably sourced, all in one. So, we wanted to create a brand that was unique and had all of those, all those boxes ticked, all the things from our wish list in one. I think Sunday Brunch would probably be a really good example of how we go about our product development. Sunday Brunch is a story, and we are a storytelling brand. And in this case, it's Sunday Brunch. It's a very, it starts off with a very zesty sort of Italian bergamot, lemon open, and it has that really lovely sort of warm Earl Grey tea note that underpins it throughout its entire scent experience, but also, with the dry down, having that hint of jasmine as sort of your, hugs and embrace goodbye. The scent evolves. It's not a one-note wonder. It's not meant to be sort of a singular scent, but something that has a very distinct profile that sort of opens in a particular way and then moves into, each hour in a different way and sort of kind of continues throughout the day, just as the story would. So that's our Sunday Brunch story, our New York City story. And each one of our scents, the 10 a.m. flirt is the story of a encounter along the High Line, the green grasses swaying in the sunlight, overlooking the Hudson. So it's a very fresh, magnetic scent. We have the Central Sky, which is that sort of urban escape into Central Park, sort of in the center of it all. It's a very soulful experience. And then, of course, Nitro Noir is sort of that bold, I'm going to get a seat at the bar, parting of the Red Seas scent, with the patchouli and the orris root, and also Italian bergamot. It's a very sort of uplifting, vibrant, very distinctive scent that's meant to turn heads. Sort of leave them remembering you. So each fragrance has its own story. So people have asked us about our bottles and why they're white. Now, of course, there's a certain aesthetic to it. Being in New York City, the bottles are very sort of reminiscent of, the tall white brick buildings and high rises. But then also, they have the aspect of being like a canvas, a sort of white canvas on which we display our label art. So there's that as well. But there's also a very practical reason why they're opaque white, and that is because it protects the juice and doesn't require us to add unnecessary UV stabilizers or chemical colorants. So, for the benefit of our consumer and sort of taking that extra step to be an even more clean brand, of course we don't include parabens or phthalates or any of those nasties, but on top of that we don't even include the dyes or the UV stabilizers that you'll find in every brand that is in a transparent bottle. So, for us, that is one of the, very practical reasons for being in an opaque bottle, in addition to the aesthetic ones, sort of calling out New York. And we also, put our labels on the edge. You'll see that, that we put it on the edge of the bottle, sort of as a metaphor for living life bold and individualistically, sort of living life on the edge. So that sort of makes our bottles unique and different in that way. So they're pretty heavy, nice, recyclable glass. That's important to us. Well, I do love all my fragrances. Obviously, I have 4 in my collection, and I wouldn't have created them all if I didn't love them all. As a niche independent perfumer, I have that flexibility to only create that which I love, and put it into production. And as a small business that's predominantly self-funded, I only put my money behind that which I really believe in, and I do believe in all 4 of them. I think that they're all really wonderful. But that said, I do have a couple of the fragrances that are really much more my go-to. One of which is, I've been going to a lot these days, is really my Sentinel Sky. Sentinel Sky is a story of an urban escape in New York. It's so calming and soothing, and it's a sandalwood scent, and sandalwood as a note, as you probably know, has been used for millennia in meditation practices. So it definitely kind of is evocative and inspiring, that sort of serene scent of peace.